Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and today I'm having a go at, it could be, sometimes people call it a fractured card and some people call it a faux shutter card. Now, I haven't watched anyone make this. What I've done is I've looked at a lot of pictures of them, but and I've seen quite a lot of my friend making them. So I just thought I would have a go too, and I thought might as well film it while I go. I'm probably going to do this in a technique class, so a wee video will be helpful to everyone. So let's just have a go. So I've pulled out crafting with you because I've been sorting my desk. I'm sort of separating out the things that are going to retire from the things that are carrying over to the new catalogue. I know there's a wee while to go yet, but I'm just getting myself organised. So I've chosen crafting with you stamp set for my sentiment and stylish shapes, dies, and I have used, I've cut out just a square with basic white, this one, which is the middle size in the squares. This is a super bead die set. I would say it's really quite a good one as a staple set in any craft room, because you've got your banners. For sentiments, you've got concentric circles here and concentric squares. I don't think that's a term, concentric squares, but hey, nesting was maybe the word I was looking for. Anyhow, that stylish shapes is staying, so if you already have it, that's grand, you'll still see people using it. Right, so there's the square that I cut out. I pulled out sending you a handmade hug, because that's just basically what a card is, isn't it? So pop that up out the way, and I pulled out this paper which is actually retiring, but I'm sure like me you want to buy some of the beautiful new papers and you've not used up the ones you've already got, so let's use some of them up. So this is masterfully made, and as I say, that will be retiring. I've got bits, I don't know what bits I'm going to use. So because I'm using nice bright colours, I thought I would contrast with some strong black. So I don't need that, I've got a layer of white here, which is 1/2 centimetre less than my card base. If you're working in inches, you could do 1/4 of an inch less than your card. Well, 1/2 inch less, so that it's a 1/4 inch border all the way round. Get me? Okay. So, I need to get some ink out to stamp with. I didn't do that. So I've just got my Memento Tuxedo Black here. I've got my handmade, what is it, hug? Sending you a handmade hug. I think this might need re-inked, so just making sure I get plenty ink on it. And then, because I'm going to put this on the card, diamond, I'm going to stamp this. I know it's a square, but I'm going to put it on like it was a diamond. I'm pressing down quite hard because this is photopolymer and I didn't bring my foam mat or anything like that out. That's fab, that will do nicely. So I've got black card base and I've got a liner for inside, but we'll pop them to the side for the moment and we'll work on this white base. This is really won't show in the card, it really is just so that I can stick everything down. So I'm going to stick this like a diamond, kind of towards the top and towards the middle. If you want to be really accurate, you know, you can do this sort of thing and then line it up on, use your grid paper to guide you. I just happier just to eyeball it. And as I say, I haven't watched other people do this. I've just come up with this kind of, these measurements, and this is what I think they do. This might go wrong because I might have missed something in the process. Oh, Janice, why does glue, when I'm filming, always does this to me? Just want to see if there's just a bit at the edge there sticking it. Let's see now. I don't know why I don't check it before I switch the camera on, but you know, it's me. Right, somewhere I do have a pair of scissors. Here we go. It's just a beading thing. See, there it's what, there's just a bit that's just not quite, it's dried a bit. Let's see if I can get this working. I've got more, but here we go. No, we don't. Okay. Probably got just a bit much there, but we'll just go with it. We'll just be careful. Right, so kind of aiming at the middle, equidistance either side. You can measure it if you you know, if it would bother you. Right, and then I've got some scraps of black here because I'm going to be putting it onto a black card base, and these strips are actually 1/2 centimetre, but if you're working in inches, 1/4 inch would work fine. I just want to make this hole down to be glued down properly. Right, now just going to put a fine piece, a fine bead of glue is the idea, right? So am I going to achieve that down like that? Now I want that to be in line with the edge of the square and butt it up against the square. Like that. And now you can wait till you're done, but I'm thinking I'll just take that off because I might use that. So I don't know if it'll be long enough for this one. No, it won't. This one needs to come right down because I've not done this bang in the middle of the card. I'm trying to not put too much glue on. Right, so this one, should button it now against the square and against the other piece of card. So we're framing the square really, but we're running it down the card. And just take that wee bit off. As I say, you could put all 4 on and then trim. So it's up to you, and I'm moving everything off my glass mat here, haven't I? So this one will definitely be long enough to do here. There was, yeah. So we'll use that up. So we're going around, kind of like a windmill, isn't it? Come on. This glue just doesn't want to play today, does it? Typical, typical. I just don't seem to be able to get into the flow since I came back from my holidays. Mind you, I don't think I was that in the flow before I went, was I? Let's be honest. Right, is this going to work this time? Too much. So we'll spread it out a little bit. And then you want to butt that. I do turn it and you can too, just so that you can see what you're doing. I hope you can see what I'm doing. And then that bit or that, neither of those bits will be big enough for here, so we'll get this one there. So let's just, come on, glue. Keep getting a little bit and then that's it. Oh. I'm being severely challenged here, haven't I? I'm going to give this a really good squeeze, but I did it onto a block so that I can use it up for something else. Now, and because this is, I've got quite a lot there, what I'm doing is button that way so it doesn't come right out over. Right, so make sure it's butted there and it's butted against your square, and then you can just take off any surplus. And then I just remembered that that cloth needs washed. I don't know if that's as straight as it could be. That's it now. Okay, I'm going to see, I'm sure I've got kitchen paper. Yeah, let's use that, because then we won't get ink on our project. I think the cloth needs to go in the wash. So once I've done this, I will take it to the wash. Right, so let's trim these. Right, now my idea, as I say, I have not practiced this, so this will either work or it won't. I'm just going to pull out these scraps here, see if I've got enough. See what we've got first. Right. Woo! Got everything everywhere here, right. Okay, so right, is that big enough for there? Yes, it is. So which side? Just use, would we use that? Or, yeah, let's just use what we can. So, where's the glue that I managed to make work? Right, so we'll just, I'm not thinking this out. You could think about it and work out what's going to go where. I'm just going to do this because it fits. We'll just let that dry a bit before we try to trim it, but we've made sure that that's right in that space. Now I need another one. It doesn't have to be too big either. This one, do you think? That's not wide enough. What have we got? Oh, that one's wide enough, isn't it? That way, will we? Yeah. Right. So making use of scraps that I've got a right angle. And then that one in there, do you think? Oh, what else do we have? I do like that bright yellow. Just, yeah, just let's do that. I'm not overthinking what colours, because I think it'll work whatever. Or do you think, yeah, just stop thinking about it. Don't overthink it. Right, so put glue on that triangle, and then we'll bring that in there, like that. Just butt it into that corner. If your glue's not playing ball like mine, then you might want to. So you could, do you know what? Well, remember that's from the coffee spilling accident. That's a long time ago. Wonder. Or do we have another colour that works? Actually wondering if the... Oh, and the back of that's lime green. Let me wipe that off because I've just got glue on it. Not doing too well today here, are we? Would that work? I was thinking the yellow was maybe... Oh, look at that. It's just a bit too short. Oh, wonder... Oh, here's a bit. Yeah, let's go with that. I just think the colours work because that green's in there. Although the yellow is in there, but... yeah, just do what pleases you. Always remember it's your card. Okay, I don't need that. So, where are my trimming scissors? Are these the sharp ones? Just use the edge of your base that you made. And obviously I'm creating more scraps to use in another project. Oops. Now you could have used a black base here, but I just thought it would be easier for me and for you to see what was happening on the white base that's the glue in here. Right, so we've used a few scraps, not a lot really, have we? But how effective is that? That's cool. That's really nice. So that's then going to go onto this card base like that. I'm liking that. But if you just see here, I have just cut that just a bit too far. So I'm just going to take, have I got a black marker? It's always going to be not out here. Is this one black? Yeah, this is a basic black. I'm just you could use your alcohol marker too. I'm just see like that and no one will notice. And if you don't want that white edge to show, just take the edge of the marker on the edge of the card there. Just carefully. As I say, once you've got the hang of the technique, you could do it onto whatever your contrast colour is. But I just thought you'd be able to see what I was doing. I do have a centre, but I'm just going to show you, just glue this on and let you see the card. So thanks very much for tuning in today. I hope you'll have a go at this as well. I think it will be part of my technique class this month, April 2024. I'm not sure if when I'll be putting this video out, but I just thought it'd be as well to film it while I went. And now I think these bright colours work really well on the black. So thank you very, very much. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please press the bell icon to get notified when I'm coming on again. And thank you very much for all your support.